first one here. Nnamdi Kanu insists Buhari never appeared in the ongoing Thai Card 7 in Japan. Coming from Radio Biafra, London. Nnamdi Kanu insists Buhari never appeared in the ongoing Thai Card 7 in Japan. We are going to look at that and, let's know what's really, what are the evidences? Why do we think so? The next one, how Jabril al-Sudani was recruited. Coming from Nnamdi Kanu, also on Radio Biafra, London. How Jabril al-Sudani was recruited. The next one here, we are not looking for Buhari because we know he is dead. We want to arrest the criminal Jabril al-Sudani, Nnamdi Kanu. Now the question is, what's the possibility? Why, we said it's Biafra we want, so why going to arrest the criminal? Isn't he a Nigerian criminal? So we are going to be looking at this. Then the next one here, attacking Buhari in Japan will portray Igbos as terrorists. Coming from Ohanaeze Ndigbo youth. Attacking Buhari in Japan will portray Igbos as terrorists. Ohanaeze Ndigbo youths. That's from Vanguard newspaper. The next one here, FBI arrests 22 Nigerian credit card fraudsters in New Jersey, US. Hope for Nigeria. Say FBI arrests 22 Nigerian credit card fraudsters in New Jersey, US. And then the next one, when we get there, we'll find out who are they, why, and of course, why do we want to discuss that? We have the next one, why Japan can't stop IPOB members from protesting against Buhari. Coming from Obani, and we got that from independent newspapers. Why Japan can't stop IPOB members from protesting against Buhari, Obani. And the last one, Silva describes Nigeria as a laughingstock in oil business. Silva, that is Semi-Prayer Silva, describes Nigeria as a laughingstock in oil business. That's coming from the cable newspapers. So these are the headlines of what we are going to be discussing this morning. So it's really, really important. You call your friends, your neighbors, everyone to join you. Let's discuss together. And of course, in 60 minutes, the lines will be open for you to call in and make your own contributions. Very, very important. You call in, we'll hear from you. You call us on WhatsApp, you call us on phone, you call us on Skype. You also call us on Facebook. Okay, so we are still battling with the internet so as to bring in Mazi Elvis on with the way. We are still battling with that, but we hope to succeed. It's always been a battle every morning, trying to get here, trying to get to you have always been a challenge, but we know we'll overcome. They keep blocking us, they keep tracking us, and that's why we call for your support. That's why we call for your partnership. It's not an easy one, and without you we won't be here. That's why we urge you to please partner with us. Let's get this place going. We cannot lose hope. We cannot stop until Biafra is restored. All right, so let's look at the first one. Jabril, the Buhari imposter, never appeared in the ongoing Thai Card 7 in Japan. Coming from Nnamdi Kanu. The leader of IPOB worldwide, Nnamdi Kanu, on his global broadcast on Wednesday, August 28, 2019, on the state of things as it is in Japan, stated categorically that Jabril, the Buhari imposter, parading as the dead Muhammadu Buhari, have not shown his face in the public in Yokohama, Tokyo, Japan, after being smuggled in through an unknown airport from Oman. Nnamdi Kanu stated that all the pictures and videos that Femi Adesina, the special assistant to Jabril Buhari on media and publicity, has been filing in, which are widely flooded by the mainstream media in Nigeria, including BBC Igbo, are all photoshopped pictures and videos done by the hired Chinese experts. He affirmed that IPOB family members in Japan are still searching for Jabril, and they will arrest and hand him over to the Japanese police for DNA tests if cited in the public to prove how right IPOB is in their assertion that Buhari died in January 2017 and was buried in Saudi Arabia secretly. He maintained that IPOB is not looking for the dead Buhari, but his imposter Jabril al-Sudani, and conducted DNA tests on him. Okay, so let's look at the point that Buhari is not yet, okay, the imposter, meaning Sudan, Jabril, is not here, is not yet in Japan. So what do you think? But before that, I think Mazi Elvis is here with us. Hello, Mazi, good morning from here.
Yeah, Madam Joseph. Yeah, good morning. And I'm Father in the studios, and those of our listeners listening today, I just want to say a very good morning. And I see the hot this very day. So we're going to bring to you the latest from Japan. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Of course, as it is hot, the man is not in Japan. The impostor, Amini al-Sudani, is not in Japan, according to, not really in Japan, but he has not appeared in the summit. Yeah, so what do you think? Seeing the pictures, seeing the videos online, so what do you think about the statement coming from Nnamdi Kanu?
You know, so many people will not understand the point of our argument because it is coming from Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB in general. But we are trying to tell them that this man, they have been packaging him as egg, that they have tried as much as they can to deceive all the Nigerians, and indeed they are succeeding. It happened in France. We talked about it, that Buhari never appeared anywhere there. Since after they presented Jabril, al-Sudani, to the American President Trump, since then, after he disgraced him, you know, ironically, they refused to show him again to anywhere that the world leaders are gathering, because they have all come to know that these people are deceiving the Nigerians with their fake lies and fake videos and fake photos. Now, come to this issue of Turkey, Qatar, 7. You know, they smuggled him in from Oman, where they first landed from Abuja, because we've been following them meticulously, all their footsteps. In fact, we are faster than them. And this time, they knew that it is more dangerous and more deadly, because IPOB has been waiting to get him arrested. And we are still doing that. We are still hunting for him. He never appeared anywhere near that summit venue, not to talk of participating there. Now, all the things that were coming out from Adesina, the media assistant to the president, the Jabril, who is parading as Buhari, they were all fake videos and fake pictures, just like Nnamdi Kanu said, coming from the hired Chinese expert. Remember, he said it 2 days ago, that they have hired some Chinese experts that will be, concentrating on dishing out these fake videos and fake pictures that will be floating in the internet and the mainstream media, helped by Channel Television and NTA, and BBC Igbo has also joined them. Now, ask yourself a very simple question. Other heads of states that attended the summit, they were all transmitting live from the venue of the meeting, or perhaps the summit. And even from the time they landed from the airport, it was on a live social media transmission, and all their national television that went with them were all transmitting live. Now ask yourself this very simple question: why is it that NTA, Channel Television, cannot do a simple live streaming from the time that Jabril al-Sudani landed, or their supposed or acclaimed president landed from the airport, to the time that they were in the meeting? But all they could care do is just to fill in, the internet and the media with fake pictures This is just scam. Buhari or perhaps Jabril has never in any way shown up. Late last night, after the broadcast, another video also came up. Series of videos. Our people went direct to the venue of that summit. They were bringing live videos from there and interviewing people that attended the summit. Many of them, so many African countries were there. You know, Cameroon was not allowed in, and the issue of Nigeria was that there were nowhere to be found there. So many people that attended the summit right there confirmed it that we did not see anybody, from, not even one single person from Nigeria, did not even attend that summit there. There were nowhere to be found. People were, the live video was there. You understand? Maybe if you have not watched it, don't worry, before the day runs off, you will see it from all the platforms of social media. People went direct to the venue of the meeting. And very surprisingly, you watch the background of the pictures that they have been feeding the public with, and the background of the live videos that they were, you know, bringing in. Yeah. They do not in any way look alike. The difference are there. They just copied something, and if you watch critically, you know, the pictures and the videos that they have worked on, that Channel Television and NTA were, you know, displaying, you will find out that there were some mistakes. There was this video, this image they brought in that Jabril had 3 legs. In which country of the world does a man have 3 legs? That is just to tell you that no matter how they work hard, they must have an error. And some people were like blaming them. I say no. These Chinese experts they hired, they know what they're doing. Don't you think they know? They know what they are doing. They will just, after all that they could do, they will leave one error to tell the people that yes, because they themselves are no longer comfortable with what is happening in Nigeria.
But they must get the money.
But they must get the money, and they must leave one thing that will prove to people that if you look very well, if you take a good look on the picture, nobody need to tell you that this thing is photoshopped pictures. And that is exactly what they're doing. But the gullible Nigerians will quickly, you know, buy this, take it to the internet and begin to flood it. As long as the Channel Television is there and NTA is there, but they are not doing the needful. All they could do is just to go on sharing it without minding what will be the repercussion. But these are the network televisions or the TV channels that go to World Cup or any other international event and stream live. Do you understand? But this important summit that the whole world is interested in, that will bring huge amount of money into the economy of Nigeria, could not be streamed live. Knowing how important it is to the lives of the ordinary Nigerians and even to their own government, but on doing that, it will expose them the more. How can you stream live when you are not in the venue of the event? This automatically, you know, impossible. Even if you try to do so, it must be, you know, you must make some mistakes, which we will discover. So, even when you watch, you know, Femi Adesina timeline, it has been all pictures, the Photoshop pictures.
You're right.
None of them was live transmission from the venue of that place. Of course, there is one thing that people should understand very clearly. Jabril was smuggled into Japan. Yes, of course, he's right in Japan now, and we are still hunting him wherever he is. But as long as that summit is concerned, we are still telling you that Jabril or your supposed Buhari president, you did not in any way attend that summit. That is what you should know very well. But they have smuggled him in from an unknown airport. Heaven knows, we have said it time without number. He's had no trace. They just managed to land there.
All right, thank you so much. Let's hear from Mazi Elvis. Hello, Mazi. Please, what do you think, what do you have to say about these? We have videos everywhere that the man in Aston Rock was there at the summit, TICAD 7. And then our leader is saying, no, he wasn't there. What do you have to say, please?
chips on your wrists cannot be demanded to watch over Miro. Let me just tell you, this thing that is happening right now is the highest expose and the highest achievement that the IPOB worldwide has ever achieved. And as you can see, we are upgrading every day by day, both physically, spiritually, mentally, scientifically, technologically, and educational otherwise. Because let me just tell you, if in the widest stream of the zoo, that is, if anybody should tell them that IPOB could make it in that very conference hall without invitation, they will say no. But you can see the hall was videoed live and everything was streamed live. Jabril was not there. He wasn't in the embassy, ambassador's chambers or whatever, or his presidential lodge. He wasn't there. And even the hotel where all the presidencies have been lodged, our people lodged in that same place to tell you that we are capable and we are able. We have men of valor, not those of them now. Right now, if anybody stands to doubt IPOB, look at that very person. That very person needs to be taken to the psychiatric hospital, or the person needs a native doctor or pastor to be delivered from. Because this is very true right now, because I could believe that this very person that I don't want to mention is not from Riverite area that has been yapping, but yesterday he confirmed everything. He wrote it, but instead of saying that, he said that somebody wrote on his timeline and he copied and pasted it, but that is fallacy. So just to tell you that if IPOB, we don't have gun, we don't have any ammunition, we don't have anything, but we are technologically wise, because we followed him up right from the departure to his first arrival at Oman and the first attempt to land on the military base in Japan, in which was refuted, and at the same time how he managed to enter Japan, in which was best known to them, but that is not our business. But the fact is that Jabril is nowhere to be found, and we will keep hunting him until we find him. Every other person, like all this debris lady of someone that I've been saying, if we get that very lady, we'll poke her eyes. And the Junaid and whatever that have been saying rubbish, we don't care. Everybody, even me, I want to become a hero. If I get Jabril myself, I won't let him until all of us get to jail, because the DNA test must be conducted. And that is what we are saying right now. But to tell you that the Nigerian media are most the genocidists, they are the people that is committing the highest crime against humanity in that contraption called the zoo. You know why they always go around with channels television? Is the channel television has been bought over and they have technology, items, equipment. They use channels as international television and NTA as Nigerian television broadcast. They use some of the equipments of the channels to broadcast internationally. And this very equipment, AIT has even similar or bigger than that. They don't want to use AIT because they know that AIT, most of the times, AIT has exposed them after the election. That prompts them to close it for a while and later reopen it. So the zoo is in a very big mess, and we'll continue to expose them. We'll continue to destroy them, even those of them that said IPOB are miscreants. Let us see who are the miscreants right now and who are the heinous criminals, and those of them that are scamming the zoo. We must continue to destroy until that zoo becomes, that is, until that very zoo is disintegrated, that is, stop existing or else. We will not rest. So whatever they like my brother Friday said, when you watch the picture, I saw instead of hand of Buhari,
the leg just grown from one of his hands. A leg grown out with different, like a man at the back of the chair was wearing blue suit, but the leg that came out was the same color of that Buhari's stratis, of that Buhari's kaftan, but it grows from the hands of the the right hand of Buhari or Jabril. That is a very big exposure. How could the man went to the summit and grow legs from the hand? Is it not an irony? This is so pathetic. You know, the professional Photoshop, those of them that are working for them, has helped us to expose them the more. So I want to say thank you very much for those of them that are doing the Photoshop, because even the video that I wanted to do the Photoshop from, they cannot do because we stream it live. We brought it live and we take everything live and we saw it. They can never do or edit the video. We have it, even I have it on my system here. So they cannot tell us that Jabril was in that very place. And some of those of them in the zoo that says Jabril went, let them now open their mouth and say all of them are fully being put to shame. They are demons. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so according to our leader, he also said, we are not looking for Buhari because we know he's dead. We want to arrest the criminal, Jabril al-Sudani. So what do you have to say about that? Don't you think arresting him, you know, in fact, of what use do you think the arrest will be to the restoration of Biafra?
You know, this matter, as long as it is concerned us, it has boosted what we are doing. So many people, in fact, I was very much glad when our people entered into the venue of that summit.
Yeah.
They were asking people questions. Do you understand? They were saying, no, we didn't see anybody here. We didn't see the Nigerian president here. Nigeria was not even, there was not even a single slot for Nigeria to display what they have. Because in the summit there were slot given to every country that attended. Do you understand? And they display what they have, their art and science, but none of them was seen as per, you know, what belongs to Nigeria. And, you know, getting Jabril arrested this time, because we're not talking about Buhari. Buhari has died and was buried. Do you understand? We have said this time without numbered. I don't know, it is only the gullible Nigerians that will not understand this fact. Every other person around the globe know it well that Buhari has died in January 2017 and was buried in Saudi Arabia. How many times do you want us to say this? Of course, we'll continue to say it because you are a black. You don't reason very well, especially those of them that are in Nigeria here. So arresting Jabril, al-Sudani, of course, will further open the eyes of the Nigerians, because the white, they have also understood what is happening. They already know that Jabril is dead. That was why Trump had to do what? To tag him as what? A lifeless thing. And thereafter, he called Nigeria a shithole. That is to tell you that Nigerians, they do not reason with their brain. Rather, they reason from the anus, which is very, very unfortunate. So, if we get this man arrested, it is going to further enlighten the eyes of so many Nigerians that, of course, we are right. And again, it is going to speed our quest for Biafran restoration. For instance, if it is going to take us 5 days, it is going to take us 2 days to complete all that we have, because it will be totally lost. Our leader mentioned it, that as soon as we get Jabril arrested and get his DNA confirming that yes, because everything will be happening, I believe our people, as soon as we get him arrested, we'll hand him over to the police. Everything will be transmitting live. And then so many other world giant media will also join. At the head of state was arrested by the citizens of his country. It will make a very bold headline, and they will be forced to come and join. And it is not all these things that the channel television are doing here. By the time that, you know, some network came in, those of them that has been shining away, because I knew why they have been shining away from coming in all this while, is because if they come, they will be forced to say the truth. And by the time our matter got to the court, people hear what is going on in Nigeria, that this man called Buhari died, and because they not the Fulani Kabas want to continue ruling, they had to go to Sudan to import somebody who has to, to act as Buhari, to keep things going, to keep the economy looting, to keep our people being massacred and killed on a daily basis. The whole world will hear it. It will be streaming live. The DNA will be captured, will be taken, and we will confirm it. Everybody will know it. It will be confirmed beyond reasonable doubt that Buhari has died. And this man now who is acting here is Jabril, al-Sudani, Junaid. Do you understand? And then it will speed what we are doing. The world will have no other option than to say, let us give them their total support of what? Freedom. And that is exactly what it will be. So it is very much important to us. Arresting Jabril is very much important to us because it is the reason why we are suffering now. He is the part of the reason why we are suffering now. He is the reason why our people are being killed. He is the reason why our people are being killed because anybody who is answering that name, there was a book I read those days, Swiss Benson is dead. Somebody, a policeman was killed. Somebody just feel that it is a good opportunity for him to become a police officer. Then in South Africa, when they were fighting for their freedom, somebody from nowhere just came and offloaded, put off the shirt of that policeman that was killed, put on the clothes, and he automatically became that man. He became the imposter of that dead policeman. He was using it to work as a police officer and also doing all manner of things. So that is exactly because it is Jabril who is wearing the shoe of Buhari now. So he is in charge. We will blame him, though this is coming from Abba Kyari and the Kabas, in Aso Rock. But as long as he is the one sitting in that seat of the late Buhari, of course, we will hold him responsible. That is why we will hold him accountable, because he's an adult. He really knows what he's doing. He was hired, and he knew the crime he is committing against humanity. So as soon as we get Jabril arrested, we are not interested in Buhari. Buhari is dead. We will only go and do what? In the end of the whole day, we will take them to where Buhari was buried. Do you understand? We will help Aisha Buhari to go there and, take up the bones, the cocophone of Buhari, the remains of Buhari, the skeletal part of it there. Give it to Aisha Buhari to come and give, a befitting burial to the husband that was denied of her. Because she was denied of, mourning her husband. She was denied of burying her husband as their tradition and as their religion demands. So that is the only way we can help them. We know all those things and where he was buried. So arresting Jabril, first of all, will boost what we are doing. It will go further to enlighten the poor Nigerians, the gullible Nigerians who are yet to believe what we are saying, that yes, this is true, because it will be everywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world will see it. It will form the world headline. There are some people of the world that has not fully come out to say, okay, no problem, go ahead. Publicly, I was very much, happy. People were like, okay, our people were trying to even preach them. They said they know about Biafra. Do you understand? So many of them, though they didn't get their, some of them did not, get their face, shown. But they were confirming, yes, that we know about Biafra. We have been hearing about Biafra. We support Biafra. Do you understand? So getting this man arrested will also make, if we have 99% support from the world or 90% support from the other countries of the world or international community, it is going to increase it to 99.9%. And that will, you know what it means. We will get our country restored. If we are hoping, like I said before, to get it done or completed in 5 years or in 3 years or in 2 days, it is now going to be in a matter of days. That is exactly what it is, because it will bring down Nigeria totally.
All right, thank you so much. Let's look at the next one. In case you're just joining us, this is Sunrise Daily News Analysis on Biafra Television, and we are reaching you from Biafra land. We also urge you to support this program, partner with us, and let's keep this place running whichever way you can. Try and reach us on our WhatsApp line. For those who have also indicated interest and have done something, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. We urge you to please do more. And also for those who think they can't stand alone, we have, a committee that are working towards giving this place a stable internet. So please, if you're interested, you chat us up, and then we'll get you connected to them so you work together. But if you still want to do something as an individual, it is allowed. Thank you so much. This is still Sunrise Daily News Analysis on Biafra Television. I am Ngozi Chukwuka. I have Mazi Oge Friday with me in the studio. And on Imo, I have Mazi Elvis Onwudiwede, a great analyst, giving in-depth analysis of what we have here, the matters at hand, as it is hot. Of course, that's why we are here and not going anywhere. All right. The story of how Jabril al-Sudani was recruited. According to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, 3 men helped recruited Jabril to replace the dead Buhari. Mr. Hassan from Daura, head of immigration in Khartoum. Jabril Buhari was his friend while he was living in Sudan. He was one of the 3 men who recruited Jabril to replace the dead Nigerian president Muhammadu Buhari. He was killed in May 2018. Jabril's real name is Junaid, but Hassan called him Junaido as nickname. When he finished his job and started asking for the promotion, he agreed with them. They kept giving him money, but as he kept disturbing them, they sent DSS to Khartoum and they stabbed him to death. The second man they killed in December last year was Benjamin Ednan. He was in Khartoum also with Junaid. They poisoned him with red wine in his house in Lugbe, Abuja. He went to Asorok to see his friend Junaid, but they denied him access to Junaid, that's Jabril. But instead, they came to his house and poisoned him. The third person is Mohammed Babandende. He was given an appointment. He is still alive, but he may be killed also. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, Mazi Elvis, what's your take on all these, all this expository? Could this be real? How did he get all this information? Do you think people who will believe this?
My sister, we are not begging people to believe, but we are trying to make them to see the truth.
Okay.
Begging them to believe on what the IPOB is capable of doing is just trying to look for fame, and that is not what we are looking for. We are trying to deliver them from dementia. We are delivering them from mental deludedness. We are delivering them from mental illness. We are delivering them from enslavement. We are delivering every of them that are still blind from their blindfoldness and brainwashedness that has been holding them, and we are helping them to come out of the shell that has been caged them since the amalgamation, since 1914. We are bringing them out into the light, into the marvelous light. So if whether we don't ask for dying, we are not pastors that requested for some amount of money before they deliver you. We are not doctors that requested for a hospital card before you could be admitted on some deposit. We were not like them. But what we are doing right now is the message as a messenger sent by Chukwuka Abiyama, which is free of charge. That is what we are doing. So how our leader got the information is by divine direction. He said it yesterday, that when he sits on the throne to broadcast, the spirit of Chukwuka Abiyama always minister to him. And by ministering that, he will always direct his path. He speaks according to the mindset of Chukwuka Abiyama. That is why they can't stop him. That is why they can't do anything to him. So that is why when what is his name? John the Baptist was in the wilderness shouting, in the wilderness where nobody lives. Yet people from Meltdown had his voice, but they had his voice, but they hadn't their hearts. Without microphone, he was shouting then that something heavy is going to happen. They had it from the wilderness to the main town. Yet they hadn't their heart. They couldn't believe in the Baptist until it starts happening. That is what is going to happen to many of them, because some of them are drowning, some of them has been drowned, some of them are yet to be drowned.
whether they like it or not, we must expose the devil and speak the truth. And you know, out of the 10 lepers that God healed, only one person showed appreciation. So it doesn't matter, and it did not stop God from healing those of them that are sick. So whether they believe it or not, we must expose them. We must deal with them. Even now that the travel ban has been placed, let them come and let them come to the diaspora. We are here waiting for them. We have doctors. Anyone that needs doctors' attention, we send doctors to them. We have pastors. We have reverends. We have rabbis. We have high priests. We have native doctors. We have even sorcerers. We have sorcerers. We have diviners. We have astrologers, stargazers. All of them, we have them. Anyone that they needed for us to use so that we can expose them to the world, we must use it to make sure that Biafra is restored. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. What do you, I guess you have something to say about that?
Yes, of course.
How
You
they are
know,
recruited,
people are very, very much insane, and they lack the ability to reason as normal human beings. We have this major problem with the people here in Nigeria. Even the people you think that they are educated, they are enlightened, when they act, when they talk, sometimes you will even be ashamed. In fact, you will lack the ability to reply them, because you'll be wondering, I think this man is educated, I think this man is enlightened. So we are not even, just like Mazi Elvis said, we are not begging them to believe. But one thing you should know is this: we are IPOB, and whenever you hear that name IPOB, let something occur to your mind. We are not, you know, childlike. We are not children. We may look small in your eye, but we are more intelligent than you are. We are more we are more steps ahead of you guys. We are everywhere in the whole wide world. Every information that we need is just in our fingertips. Do you understand? We don't need to struggle over it. We know how to get our information. There are reasons why we do not want to let you know everything that we know on the media. We just bring, if you are not able to dissect little of what we tell you, is it when we go deep that you will understand it? There are tools. If we have, like our leader always say, if we have 3 plans, it is only one that is made known to the public, and even that one that was made to made known to the public, they are finding it very difficult to understand it. How much more when we bring to you, a hierarchy information? Are you going to dissect it? Your brain came, because you will not know it. 3 assignment was given to you. Ask yourself very simple question. You cannot. Jabril was landed in Japan. Who welcomed him? That is the question you ask yourself. But you cannot do simple research. Jabril was brought into Nigeria by these 3 men. Their names were mentioned. You cannot even go and make some research. Many of you do not even have the tools to make some good research work. I don't blame you for that. You don't have books to read in your libraries. Nobody to tell you stories of what happened. All of you are busy looking for what to make both ends meet. That is good. You have been frustrated to the point that you cannot even give simple attention to what is happening. So IPOB, we are everywhere in the world. We are intelligent. We are highly connected divinely. Do you understand? So we have all the information we need. A Nigerian was massacred, was killed, murdered some months ago in 2018. Go and find out. It was the same man that we are talking about, because his agitation became so obvious, because the agreement he had with Nigerians, they are no longer keeping their own side of it. And they find that this man will be a very big threat to us. They might even
think he could be among those releasing the information.
To Nnamdi Kanu, and the option left on their table is to kill the man. Then the other one now is the one that he persistently want to see Jabril, because they used to stay together now and drink as usual. Those of us that sometimes name it 1 or 2 bar Sinaga. So the man was like, this is my old friend now. Let me just go and see him. Let's go and do the needful now. Take one ball. Do you understand? They keep denying him the access. And at the point, they say, now this one self, this drunkard, let it not be that he will go and drink one day and come and expose what we have done. They have to say, okay, since he loves wine, let us just give him wine and he will drink, poison it and he will die. That was exactly what they did. Then the other one remaining, which is still alive now, by the time this information is going viral, because it is going, as it has been released this night, do you understand? Like like our leader said, he may be killed because they knew he may be, bundled. He liked to play alongside, and they settled him with an appointment. He is living big, a nobody living big now. Do you understand? So they may decide to go and kill him now that the information has leaked, but it is very, very late on them. So we know what we are doing. Don't even get yourself bothered. The people of the world are knowing, they all know what is happening. It is only you that do not want to believe. But one day, okay, make it from now.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. In case you're just joining us, this is Sunrise Early News Analysis on Biafra Television. Let's look at the next one. Attacking Buhari in Japan will portray Igbo as terrorists. That's coming from Ohanaeze Ndigbo youth. Okay. A group known as Ohanaeze Ndigbo Youth Council Worldwide on Tuesday asked those planning to attack President Muhammadu Buhari in Japan to have a rethink, noting that Ndigbo would be seen as a terrorist group if they go ahead with their planned attack. Mazi Okechukwu Isiguzoro, President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo Youth Council Worldwide, made the appeal in a statement he sent to Vanguard. Recall that the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, had charged his members residing in Japan to humiliate and arrest Buhari. But reacting on his statement, Isiguzoro said Ohanaeze Ndigbo Youth Council Worldwide is calling on Igbo planning violent protests in Japan to arrest President Muhammadu Buhari to put off such senseless plot as it endangers the lives and properties of Igbo living in 19 northern states. Apart from the risk of being jailed or deported from Japan, anything else that happened to Buhari will certainly put Igbo in danger. Most of those sponsoring the planned attack to humiliate Buhari do not have any investment in Nigeria, particularly the southeast. Igbos are wiser than yesterday. Many IPOB leaders, including Nnamdi Kanu, do not have investment in the southeast or Biafra land. Many of them are yet to build houses in the southeast. Many of the people staging the protest should remember that they are the breadwinners of their families in Nigeria. We should vigorously defend our land while building bridges across the Niger. We are praying for IPOB leaders to repent and stop jeopardizing the peaceful atmosphere we have experienced in the southeast since the war ended in 1970. Okay, they've been experiencing peaceful atmosphere. Mazi Elvis, please, can you say something about this? What's your take?
My sister, I don't waste my brain, my ideology, my time to a senseless bigotry to someone that kind of deem it fit to him or herself with 2G megabytes on the internet, yapping and talking rubbish. Who is this? Who are all these buffoons that call themselves Ohanaeze Ndigbo? You understand? Fulanis can come up to write something because we can see them in the Enugu state. Last time they speak Igbo more than you, so they can come up to gather, and somebody in his closet can do something and come up and say that we said, because we weren't there, and anything, as long as it's been posted on social media, people will like to clamor to each other. It will create traffics. Many of them are doing it to have to kind of take some money, because when you click on those items, when you click on those junks, your data will be kind of subtracted, and some money will be reducted from your megabytes. So for him to, or whoever that comes up with this kind of words right now, I'm not surprised. There are so many criminals, there are so many idiots, there are so many of them that their mothers are harlot and prostitute and continued, that have no husbands, that kind of got pregnant from anything that is on trouser and give birth to all those buffoons and imbecilic animals. So if they come up to say that Igbo said since the peace, let me just ask him, if he has peace, why is it that they are arrested by FBI in America? If he has peace, where is his CVs after many years of study, after many years of suffering?
If he is living in peace, why is he not working? Why is he not acquiring offices? If he is living in peace, why is he not yet gotten married? He is still living in his father's house at the age of 40, at the age of 45, no wife, no house, no car, not even land. You don't even think normal. And is it not shame and irony to you that your father could be able to build four-bedroom bungalow, and you don't have even a mud block, and you say you are living in peace? Is it not stupidity and madness? Even madman is far better than you, because you are suffering from dementia. You don't speak for evils, and whenever you come up to speak and said we will be able to kind of destroy you with the truth, because you don't belong here. You will not even know you when you talk about peace. I want to ask you, what kind of peace are you talking about? The peace that the Fulanis are raping your mother, the peace that the Fulanis are killing you, the peace that the government are chasing you away from the land, the peace that they are making things sophisticated in to your destiny. You have a plan that you cannot execute them. You have business you cannot even flourish in that very business. You continue. They made you to understand that your problem is your father, your problem is your mother. Why they are the major problems you are having? You come up to tell us that you're living in peace. My brother, if you can kind of come up to the limelight so that we can see you, you address nations, you address people. We don't talk to people that speak for the behind the scene or behind the curtain. You will be that qualifies you as a stupid man. So if you talking about the Igbo youth, we don't know about who is that youth. Those of them that are 70 years, they come up to say that they are youths. Those of them that are 75, 85 years, they call themselves the youths. We should stop kind of allowing ourselves to be used by Fulanis, not Hausa. We should stop allowing Fulanis to be using most of them. And I'm telling you, if Biafra finally comes, these very people will fish them out. Whether any place they are, we must fish them out by the DNA test, and we deal with them decisively. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. You have anything to say, or we go back to the next one?
Of course, these Igbo youths do not exist. It is only the ignorance of a rat that makes it to challenge cats. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, those of you that hide under the umbrella of Ohanaeze Ndigbo youth and what have you, think of what happened to your father, Nyanwodo, and the rest. We don't care what you write on the newspapers, of course, give them 1 naira, 2 naira, and they will publish nonsense, just like our brother said, to drag traffic and make some money into their pocket. That is not what we care. But mind you that IPOB is far beyond this stage you are talking about. IPOB do not attack people. That is one thing you should know. We do not attack people. We fight for our right. Jabril Aminu al-Sudani, what we said and what we maintain and what we are going to do is that we are going to get him arrested, hand him over to the Japanese police to conduct a DNA test on him to ascertain the true identity of this man, so that you, the gullible, you who refuse to reason with your brain, will understand it that this man that has been parading himself as the Nigerian president is not Buhari that was elected in 2015, rather Jabril from Sudan. It's a very simple logic. We did not attack Ike Kuremado, as those of you that are, talking and blabbing. We just cautioned him as our brother, and that is what we'll continue to do. We are not surrendering, we are not retreating on that. We will continue to caution them wherever we see them. And on cautioning people, we apply so many techniques. You can flog a child if you want to caution a child. You can kneel him down if you want to, caution him, or do any other things. All of those things, is just a way of disciplining somebody. So if on the case of Jabril, we have made it clear, if we couldn't get him in Japan this time, we will continue to hunt him. And at a point, we will go to Asurok and get him arrested. To tell you that we know the road of Asurok, we will go there in Abuja and get him arrested. The DNA test will be conducted there. Of course, wherever we are going, as long as this matter is concerned, we are going with our doctor to do the necessary things there. We do not attack anybody, as Ohanaeze Ndigbo said, or as Ohanaeze Youth said. And again, we are not afraid of anybody, afraid of death, or afraid of war, or afraid of anything. We have
always on point. You already know.
At all times, I speak truth. Like I've always said, if you speak the truth, you die. If you lie, you die. It's better to speak the truth and die.
KCP2.
If a president is lifeless and his cabinet are heartless, all the agenda be the ruthless. How we go take over? How we go take see front? As our president is lifeless and his cabinet are heartless, all the agenda we the ruthless. How we go take over? How we go take see front? Which way? Nigerians, which way? Which way? Ebeka Bayike, next level. Which way? Buhari, which way? Which way? Ebeka Bayike, next level. We say we no one go again, but you say we must go. Share we go with pains. Tell us for this go slow. You promise for your next level. Say you go make sure say you shame devil. But there is nothing about you that is truthful. Such my your next evil. You never recover from your change. When you carry also put inside cage. Every man expect to see another face. Pass we flip your peer for the next page. Nigeria people don't they cry. Biafran people wish to go. Pack up another 4 years of bloodshed because I was a fool and still in dominate chat. If a president is lifeless and his cabinet are heartless, all the agenda be the ruthless. How we go take over? How we go take see front? As our president is lifeless and his cabinet are heartless, all the agenda we the ruthless. How we go take over? How we go take see front? Which way? Nigerians, which way? Which way? Ebeka Bayike, next level. Which way? Buhari, which way? Which way? Ebeka Bayike, next level. Our democracy is in trouble because Abacha don't resurrect. Manangenye so good problem. Makafela don't reincarnate. My people suffering and smiling. Nobody won't fight for his right. Every man they fear to die. But if you check, some are living dead. Our biggest problem is religion. Many Christian leaders they manipulate. While some Muslims have been brainwashed. Save the key, they go make heaven. Says now on the chop grass. We make Ghana they show class. Says a whole giant take this snow. Because you weak leaders on the sleep. Oh, if a president is lifeless and his cabinet are heartless, all the agenda be the ruthless. How we go take over? How we go take see front? As our president is lifeless and his cabinet are heartless, all the agenda we the ruthless. How we go take over? How we go take see front? Which way? Nigerians, which way? Which way? Ebeka Bayike, next level. Which way? Buhari, which way? Which way? Ebeka Bayike, next level. Deno Emalo, Agadi Emalo. Ifuna Ndala, Ono Chala Wala, always on point. You already know,
Man of choice.
now be the yes.
Welcome back. You're still watching Sunrise Daily News Analysis on Biafra Television. And of course, we are reaching you from Biafra land. My name is Ngozi Chukwuka. I have Mazi Ijiri with me in the studio, and I have Mazi Elvis Omudi with me on email discussing the issues we have here this morning, the reports coming from different Nigerian newspapers. And right now the lines are open for you to call in and make your contributions. But before that, let's take the remaining headlines we have here. FBI arrests 22 Nigerian credit card fraudsters in New Jersey. That's coming from Hope, Nigeria. All 22 people have been charged with theft by deception, wrongful impersonation, and conspiracy. More arrests are expected, said Hudson County Assistant Prosecutor General. The names are as follows: Oladayo Araromi, Bolaji Ola, 30 years, Olamide Oti, 27 years, Akintunde Adeyemi, 28 years, David Brown, 27, Adegbola Adedeji, 31, Oluwaseyin Jato, 23, Oluwashola Deji, 31, Oladapo Araromi, 26, Bernard Ahaneku, 25, Oluwaseyin Adekoya, 25, Henry Abdul, 25, Babatunde Oyefeso, 27, Michael Asey, 24 years, John Orubo, 32, Idris Shoyemi, 25, Ibrahim Akaba, 23, Yves Desire, 29, Olutoya Babatunde, 22, Olukayode Adelshun, 30, Olushola Ayeni, 31, All Wells Oyakure, 24. Okay, Mazi Elvis, so far you've heard 22 Nigerian credit card fraudsters in New Jersey arrested. What do you think? What do you have to say? What is going on? I think this time around, U.S. is really hell-bent on arresting lots of them over there and exposing them. What could be the reason? Because they've been there for years.
My sister, that if you look at it right now, these are the major attacks and the reason why the IPOB is clamoring, shouting, agitating for Biafran restoration. Because when you look at it right now, you will see that the Biafrans are the highest immigrants that migrates away from their own land every day by day. Millions are migrating out of their land to foreign and greener pastures. They want their life to be broadened, and when you get to that very place, those of the things you believe that these are a kind of lucrative situations, when you get there, you find yourself being messed up because the background and the foundations of where you left from has nothing to offer you than where you went to. And if the government of the day, concerning the contractions that are clamoring for one Nigeria and whatever, has put things in place, why will anybody travel? Okay, now, for example, South Africans, you don't see them anywhere. Cameroonians, they just started traveling because of the problem that is on ground. Niger Republic, even as poor as they are, you don't see them anywhere. We don't think of Niger, Benin Republic, just Benin here. They don't travel anywhere. They derive the dividends of their governments. The facility, even if they don't have much, but they have continuous, steady light. Their road networks are very okay. That could help even the less privileged to a kind of start up a little thing. But in our own, we don't have those amenities. We are not opportune. We don't have even right to do the ones we could do because there are no support from anywhere. Even if you want to do, the government will chase you out. And those of them that are there being arrested, what I will say to them is that when situations becomes a kind of, when your preferable is not available, it happens that the available has to be accepted. And by accepting such, you have to check very well. You have to look very well to know if this thing is going to pay you or not.
in the sense that you are rejected. You don't have to kind of enforce yourself into something that will kind of allow your enemy to mock or laugh at you, because why they are chasing us away is to mock us, is to laugh at us, is to see us being jailed, is to see us being killed, is to see us not return back so that they could lay hands on our wife, on our children, even on our landed properties. So we have to be very much conscious of what we actually do or what we engage ourselves, because not everything that's good, not everything that great us are good. So we have to be very much conscious. And the government and the FBI that are doing all this things should have known that the people that they supposed to hold responsible is these criminals that are still the major amount of money and invested into their bank and invested into their revenues in their country. They should have arrested them, queried them, because our money that we supposed to kind of use to develop the youths, to develop the ground, has been banned, put in their place, and they knew it and they accepted. They are the biggest scammer, because if we should start to tell ourselves the truth, anybody that supports criminal are criminal itself, as they support the politicians to steal money and they kind of put it into their bank and they save it for them. I don't see any reason, if they could not arrest them, I don't see any reason arresting those of them that are taking from the crumbs from the master's table, because what those of them that are taking is from the crumbs that fell from the master's table. The master has to be queried. The master, the chief criminal, the culprit has to be arrested and queried. And if you want to stop any problem, you have to start from the foundation. You have to start from the grassroots. You have to start it from where it started. Because if the governments are not scammers and the people that are protecting them are not criminals, I don't see the reason why somebody should travel to abroad and start doing something that is unlawful. So they know the truth. Arresting them will not stop the problem. What will stop the problem is to arrest the people that instigate, the people that implement the problem. And when they are arrested and release the money, the youths, those of them will be released and give them the money to kind of to empower them to start up something. So this is what I have to say.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much on that. And lastly, let's look at the last one coming from Silva. Silva describes Nigeria as the laughingstock in oil business. That's from Cable. Timi Prayer Silva, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, says Nigeria is currently a laughingstock in the way it operates business in the oil and gas sector. The minister said the country must bring down the cost of production of its crude oil in order to prevent further losses. We have to bring down our cost of production of crude, as we are presently a laughingstock in the way we do our business. Okay, so what do you have to say about this? We know who the Minister of Petroleum is so far, and saying Nigeria is a laughingstock. We know Nigeria is a laughingstock in all ramifications, but coming up to say in the oil sector, and then the president is in charge, which means things are supposed to work well. Okay, we'll have a caller on Skype. Hello. Caller on Skype, good morning from here. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning from here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, good morning once again. Brother Elvis, good morning. My name is Pastor Jack.
Good morning.
I'm calling from
My big
this
pastor.
morning. I just quickly want to contribute on one of the headlines we went through. It says the Ohanaeze youth caution the Igbo youth on the attack to Jabril in Japan. Well, without wasting much of our time, we IPOB have gone past that stage. We're no longer in that stage whereby they give them 14,500, they will pay 4,000 to go and give any of the media outlets, those ones that waste the past, one slippers and one trouser. They will just go and issue statement at in their house. Nobody knows them. They can't even meet together. So we have gone past that stage where idiots will come out and begin to say, those of us agitated, we don't have the house, we don't have this one. For your information, I'm a banker. banking in profession, and are also a clergyman. So all those things people are saying we are just trying to divert attention. And let me remind you before you forget, it might not even be a Biafran person that wrote that thing. One Fulani person will just go and give a media outlet 5 or 10,000. They will just issue statement in the name of one Okoro or one Isigoso. What a nonsense. Later they will call him and send him a recharge card. So we have gone past that stage. We were no longer in that stage. One thing is clear. Anything we say we are going to achieve, IPOB as God we get to achieve it. That is just the truth. We are certain. We are persistent. We are focused. Nobody, we are not. We don't divert our attention. I just want to remind them, but they can keep on playing to the gallery, wasting their time. But one thing I must tell them, any person that make any move, or your name is being dented, or your name is being used against IPOB, your name must enter into our black book. You know what I mean? Your name must enter into our black book. So you can do whatever you want to do. We have just set the pace. We are now in Exodus. We have not entered Deuteronomy. All the corrupt politicians in the whole of Biafra land, both medical Ipob and others, we will deny all of them. That is just a typical example. And Jabril, we must catch Jabril and arrest him. If he escapes Japan, he will not escape other places. And then you people will know that we are determined. Because it's not yet done on you people. But at the end, all of you, your eye will be broken. We are no longer making you to accept the truth. Or keep on deceiving yourself and whatever you go on. But in the end, you will understand. I don't want to waste much of our time, my sister. God bless our leader, and God bless every other person working as closely hard. And all of you, as they are making sure we distribute this gospel. May God bless all of you. I want to shout out from here. Again, myself, Pastor Jack, all head Biafra.
Biafra will hold you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much on that. Okay, please
so,
go ahead.
Buhari being the Minister of Petroleum, everybody should understand and expect this to happen. Nigeria on its own do not know anything as long as oil business is concerned. Imagine a rich country like Nigeria that produce oil, but they do not have working refineries just to make their own product available for the people. They're just, useless seats, do it anyhow. The British government also help them to make sure that this thing is just a waste to them. Remember the deal that Yaradua had with one of the British company. Then, before he died, that they want to supply gas from here, from Nigeria to the British. And all of a sudden, Yaradua died, and that agreement was not met. And when Goodluck Ebele Jonathan came on board, he saw the fraudulence of this agreement, that it is not something that will work out. They had to boycott it. And now, the British company has sued Nigeria, that they are going to pay them $9.6 billion because that agreement was not met. And now Nigeria is going to pay that money, because the British government has also gone into that matter. And of course, they are going to pay. So Nigeria on their own do not eat other countries of the world. They refine it and still sell it to us, but we produce it. So Nigeria do not know anything as long as oil business is concerned. And to make the matter worse, Buhari, who do not even have a WAEC certificate, not to talk about university certificate, or not talk of any knowledge about what science and technology is concerned, or oil is managing the office of the presidency and that of the oil minister or petroleum minister, and Jabril now on board. So that is just to tell you how everything will just be. So, hello, caller, what's up? Good morning.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, we can hear you.
Good morning. I just dropped on Skype. I was not hearing. Okay, I called the phone on Skype, but I was not hearing, so I don't know.
Okay,
we heard you loud and clear.
No problems. Go ahead. What's the name and where are you calling from?
Okay. Okay, my name is Pastor Jack, and I'm calling from Lagos once again. I I appreciate God Almighty.
But we heard you. We heard you very well.
I appreciate all of you out there.
Hello, Pastor Jack. Yeah, you called on Skype. We heard you very well. You made your comments already. Do you have something else to add? All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, call us on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp line is 0905 6608583. 0905 6608583. That's our WhatsApp line. Our phone line is 0702 0353706. Once again, 0702 0353706. That's our phone line. Call us also on Skype and Facebook. Our Skype and Facebook ID is at Sunrise BTV. Call us and let's know your opinion. What do you think about what is going on, the issues at hand, or the headlines we've discussed this morning? What do you have to say about them? And of course, do you think IPOB in Japan should still keep, searching for the man in Asu Rock? All right. Hello, call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Good morning from here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good afternoon here. Good afternoon, all the India fans. Good afternoon, my brothers and sisters in the studio.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I can hear you. Good day.
What's
good afternoon,
from? You are
all the India fans. Good afternoon, my brothers in the studio. I want is sorry, I'm calling from my name is Mazi Chisom. Have we forgot what happened? Something that have the first is when we went to the foreign conference, when we went to the conference, there
All right, sorry, we can't hear you. The network is really, really poor. It's really poor. We can't hear you. Try and call back. Let's see how it goes. The network is very, very poor. Call us on WhatsApp. Call us on our phone line. Call us on Skype. Call us also on Facebook. Let's know. Let's see how it goes. We're having network challenges. Don't forget also that we need your support to keep this place going. We need the support to get a stable internet, very, very important, so that we can have an effective communication, so that the program will be a very smooth one. We also need to update some of our equipment, so please try and reach out to us. Let's make it work. It's really important. This is Sunrise Daily News Analysis on Biafra Television, and we are transmitting simultaneously on Radio Biafra. The lines are open for you to call in and make your contributions. What do you think? Okay, Mazi Elvis, we still have our people in Japan. Do you think it is still necessary for them to keep waiting? We also saw a video clip and a report that the Nigerian government, the impostor Jabril al-Sudani, had met with the South African president. So what do you also have to say about that? We saw the place, according to them, they did the video, and the both of them were discussing. So do you think that also is fake, or maybe a fake video? Just hold on, please. Call on WhatsApp. Hello. All right, Mazi Elvis, can you please go ahead?
Good afternoon. Yeah. Brothers and sisters in the studio, and good afternoon, IPOB all over the world.
My greetings and my regards go to Almighty God. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wherever he is, and God should open more of his eye and protect him. All the coordinators of the member of the in the name of Chukwuke Abiyama. You say, as a lasting stop, it's not a surprise in the first republic. I'm Fulani man. How many mineral resources that Nigeria has? This one said, Coca-Cola strikes. It's not a laughing stock.
Hello, we have a caller on the phone. Good morning. Where are you calling from?
Good morning.
Your name and location, please.
I hope I'm calling that clear.
Go ahead.
Hello? Please go ahead.
We lost that call. The network is terrible this morning. Call on WhatsApp. Hello. Hello, call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? All right, call on the phone. Hello.
Hello?
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
We can hear you, please. Where are you calling
Hello?
from? What's your name?
Good morning. My name is Joseph Onyechukwu. I hope I'm calling that clear.
We can hear you. If you're not coming out clear, when we say we can't hear you, then you should know. But the moment we say go ahead, you should know we have heard you. Very, very important. Please, don't call us and start asking, are you coming out clear? Please. All right, call on the phone. Hello. Hello, call on the phone. Are you there? Okay, that's the much we can take for today because the network is really terrible. The network is terrible. If you're still watching, please, we need your support to keep this place going. Partner with us, let's fix things, and then we'll have a smooth running program. All right, before we go, Mazi Elvis, what message do you have?
Please, if you want me to kneel down at the express, I will come to the express and kneel down and beg you guys. 1,000 is something, 10,000 is something. Please, just contribute so that we will continue to tell you the truth. Because it has been long, we've been in darkness. So this is all I want to talk today, this is all I want to share. We have our WhatsApp. After the program, call the WhatsApp or call the Facebook. Somebody will respond to you and direct you on what to do. 100 naira is something. Please, don't just put your money where it doesn't worth it. You are worth it because we give you this in free of charge. So thank you very much. My name remains Mazi Elvis Omudi, where I am signing out here to come back again in a few minutes. Thank you and bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so Mazi, okay, what message do you have for our viewers for today?
I would say that the slow movement of a lion is not out of sluggishness, but a means to calculate the accuracy of the road. Of course, Biafrans all over the world, we are here to serve you better, and there is no need to retreat, and we will not plan to do that until Biafra is restored. We say thank you very much. Keep being resolute. The agitation to arrest Jabril is still going on, and as soon as we do that, you will hear how it will go. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, our viewers, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for believing us. We urge you to please reach us and see let's see how to get things fixed. And don't forget to join us again, same time, same station tomorrow. I remain Ngozi Chukwuka. Bye for now.